I was so happy this week to have an opportunity to visit the Olympic Stadium here in Barcelona. The Olympics was held here many years ago, in 1992, I believe, the Summer Olympics, as far as I recall. And it was wonderful to just be there at the stadium, that stadium that can hold 70,000 people, and just to look down on that area where so much happened in that arena, if you like. The racing, the running, the jumping, the sports, the football, all the wonderful things that you would see happen in an Olympic stadium. And I was really reflecting on the efforts, the preparation, the planning, the discipline, the work, and that those athletes brought to bear, the many years of effort and preparation that resulted in them being able to go to represent their countries and compete at the highest level, and the great joy that brought to the people who were there watching, both in person and watching on television. I remember I watched much of the Olympics that year on television, and to be in the place where that happened, the first time I was ever in an Olympic stadium, just a couple of days ago, and to have that experience was tremendous and made me think and ponder on a verse from Paul the Apostle. He said, "Let us run the race that is set before us." And life is a race, and the gospel cause is a race. Sometimes it's a sprint, sometimes it's a marathon, but it is a race. It's something where we have to engage ourselves, where we have to present ourselves as candidates, where we have to be tested, where we have to prepare every needful thing. And it's a glorious thing, it's a difficult thing, but it's also a joyful thing. And it brings joy to others, brings joy to us as we become something, as we mold ourselves, as we discipline ourselves, as we train ourselves, as we prepare ourselves and face the obstacles we're going to face the difficulties, as we make the plans, keep the goals. And these are spiritual principles in many ways at the deepest level. They are spiritual principles that we are looking to the ideal of Jesus Christ. We are looking to the marvelous high standard that he has set. That's a calling, that's a commission, that's a fellowship, that's a work to belong to him and to his cause. And it results in us competing against the natural man, in us putting away our childishness, putting away our fears, and overcoming our laziness, overcoming our disposition to take the easy path. And so there's a high mark, there's a high standard, but it's calling to us, it's beckoning us, it's inviting us to challenge, to become something great, something wonderful, something precious. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to think and to reflect and to ponder on the fact that the gospel of Jesus Christ is an invitation to everyone, to all the world, male and female, on both sides of the veil, rich and poor. It invites each one of us to come and see, to gain a vision and a perspective of what's really possible. And it was a great reminder to have that. And as I reflect on that, I think we are all capable of greatness. We are all capable of pushing ourselves and becoming more through the Son of God than we ever thought possible. And so Paul in the New Testament invites us to press forward, to run the race, to take up the challenge, not to be idle, not to be disengaged, but to press forward, to take that commission on and to achieve it. How grateful I am for those opportunities each of us has to take up that challenge, and that beautiful challenge the invitation to become more like our glorious Savior.